Hi, this is Brent here from Production Expert, and today we're going to be taking a look at Neoverb, a brand new AI-powered reverb plugin with machine learning capabilities from the minds of iZotope and Exponential Audio. With Neoverb, we're able to find the right reverb faster, quicker, and it leaves the guesswork behind with its unique virtual assistant that we've seen before in RX, Ozone, Nectar, and Neutron. So let's take a look at the plugin's interface and listen to some sound examples. When we open the plugin, the first thing we see is the blend pad in the center. The blend pad allows us to combine 3 different reverbs to create a unique sound. Let's take a listen to the audio example bypassed, and then we'll enable Neoverb and play with the blend pad. Now, as we can hear with that blend pad, we're able to create some really unique sound spaces and really fast. Next, we have the Reverb Assistant tab, which will be quite familiar to existing iZotope plugin users. Here we can adjust the style, size, the dry-wet blend, and the tone of the overall reverb. I'm going to put the style to realistic, keep the size and the dry-wet blend where it is, and go for an airy tone. Now let's hear what the AI machine learning is capable of. Now, if we go back to the plugin interface, we can see that as I requested a more realistic sounding reverb space, the blend knob here has gone over to the reflection side to give us that more realistic sound. It's also made some moves down here with the pre-EQ, which we'll look at in just a second. So the Reverb Assistant is a really good way to get a fast and tailored result, which gets rid of all the guesswork when it comes to reverb. Now, if we look down the bottom here, we see pre-EQ and reverb EQ. As we can see, the Reverb Assistant has actually already made some moves in pre-EQ to clear up the incoming audio that's being fed into Neoverb. Both of these EQs help reverb fit better in the mix, solve any masking issues, and also avoid long plugin chains. We can also take control of these EQs on our own without the need to use the Reverb Assistant. If I just double click this area here, that'll reset our pre-EQ, I'll hit auto cut, and I'll play some incoming audio. Now, as we can see, it's made some really small minor adjustments, which are different to what the Reverb Assistant made, and that's because the settings that I picked in the Reverb Assistant were dependent on what I wanted the reverb to sound like. If we head over to the Reverb EQ, it's a very similar story, except this is going to solve any masking issues that the reverb has created in post, and you can also use this in conjunction with other existing iZotope plugins that you may own. Now, lastly, if you felt like you didn't have enough control over Neoverb, you can head into the Advanced panel and take a deep dive into some of the existing parameters that you've set. Here we can control stuff like the early reflections, the tail, and the tone of each individual reverb, as well as changing the actual reverbs from medium chamber, room, plate, and hall also has a large chamber reverb. So I'm Brent from Production Expert, and I'll see you in the next video.